Shri Paramatmane Namaha. Learning Sanskrit and Gita together. Gita Bhyase 8-3 Aksharam Brahma Paramam. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha. Padachedai. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha. Aksharam Brahma Paramam Swabhavo Dhyatmamuchyate. Padachedai. Aksharam Brahma Paramam Swabhavaha Adhyatmam Uchyate. भूतभावोद्भवकरो विसर्गः कर्मसंज्ञितः पदच्छेदः भूतभाव उद्भवकरः विसर्गः कर्मसंज्ञितः वाक्यांशः विश्लेषणम् ब्रह्म अक्षरं परमं स्वभावः अध्यात्मम् उच्यते भूतभावोद्भवकरः विसर्गः कर्म इति संज्ञितः. Note, in the Vakyamshah number 1, there is no explicit Tingantam or Krudantam. One may take it to be Asti, Bhavati, Vartate, Vidyate. In the Vakyamshah number 2, Tingantam Uchyate has Karmani Prayoga, passive voice. In the Vakyamshah number 3, the word Karma Samjnitaha includes Krudantam Samjnita, which serves the verbal function. So I have separated it as karma iti samjnitaha. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha. Shri Bhagavan, Shri Bhagavat Visheshanam. Atra Pullingam Prathama Ekvachanam. Shrimancha Asau Bhagavancha iti Shri Bhagavan. Shriman, Shrimat Visheshanam. Atra Pullingam Prathama Ekvachanam. Shri plus Mat. Shriyayutaha. Shri, richness, glory, majesty, dignity in every aspect. Bhagavan, Bhagavat, Visheshanam. Atra Pullingam Prathama Ekvachanam. Bhaga plus Vat. Bhagaha Asya Asti iti Bhagavat. Bhagaha, splendor, halo, omnipotence. Uvacha. वच धातोः लिटि प्रथमपुरुषः एकवचनं वच वचं परिभाषणे टू स्पीक टू टेल टू टॉक अदादिः द्वितीयगणीयः परस्मैपदी द्विकर्मकः अनिट् श्री भगवान उवाच श्री भगवान द ऑलमाइटी द ग्लोरियस वन द मैजेस्टिक वन द हैलोड वन सेड ब्रह्म अक्षरं परमं ब्रह्म ब्रह्मन् नपुंसकलिंगम प्रथमा एकवचनम ब्रह्मन् बृहति वर्धते निरतिशय महत्वलक्षण बुद्धिमान भवति इति अर्थः बृहिं वृद्धौ बृहेर्नो अच्च उणादिः मनिन् नकारस्य अकारः Ratvancha, that fundamental which makes the ever expanding characteristics of the universe, Bruhan Vardhate, ever expanding characteristics of the universe. So that is what Brahman is. It is that fundamental. Aksharam, Akshara, unscratchable, Visheshanam, Atra Napusakalingam. प्रथमा एकवचनम परमम परम सुपीरियर मोस्ट विशेषण अत्र नपुंसकलिंगम प्रथमा एकवचनम ब्रह्म अक्षरम परमम अस्ति भवति वर्तते विद्यते ब्रह्म इज unscratchable and superior most. That Brahma is that fundamental. Swabhavaha adhyatmam uchyate. Swabhavaha, Swabhava, Pullingam Prathama Ekvachanam. Swasya Bhavaha, Swasmin Bhavaha va, Swabhavaha. Here Swabhavaha can be taken to mean soulfulness, being true to one's inherent character. Adhyatmam, Adhyatma, self-realization, God realization, spiritualism. Napusakalingam Prathama Ekvachanam. Atmanam adhi iti adhyatmam. So focusing on Atma, soul, self-realization. Uchyate vach dhatoh yaki lati pratham purushah ekvachanam. Swabhavah adhyatmam uchyate. Spiritualism is nothing but soulfulness, being true to one's inherent character. भूतभावोद्भवकरः विसर्गः कर्मसंज्ञितः. भूतभावोद्भवकरः, भूतभावोद्भवकर विशेषणम्. अत्र पुल्लिङ्गं प्रथमा एकवचनं. भूतेषु भावस्य उद्भवं करोति इति भूतभावोद्भवकरः. अथवा भूतात् भावं तथा भावात् उद्भवं करोति इति भूतभावोद्भवकरः. भूतेषु, भूत, creature, creation, what has been created, or also the five fundamentals, or also what has passed. Napusakaling saptami bahuvachanam. Bhavasya, bhava, sensibility, relativity. Pullingam shashti ekvachanam. Udbhavam, udbhava, production, emanation. Pullingam dvitiya ekvachanam. Bhutat, bhuta, past. Pullingam napusakalingam va panchami ekvachanam. Bhavam, bhava, present. Pullingam dvitiya ekvachanam. Udbhavam, udbhava, the future, what has to come. Pullingam dvitiya ekvachanam. Visargaha, visarga, release, emission, demonstration, exhibition, functioning of the world. Srushti vyapara. Pullingam prathama ekvachanam. Karma samdnitah. Karma samdnita visheshanam. Atra pullingam prathama ekvachanam. Karma iti samdnitah. Karma samdnitah. Karma, karman, activism, functionality. Napusakalingam prathama ekvachanam. Samdnitah. Sam plus jna dhatoh nichaha. Yakaha va kta visheshanam samdnita. Called as. Atra pullingam prathama ekvachanam. Bhuta bhavoddhavakaraha visargaha karma samdnita. Karma is that functionality which causes every creation to realize its sensibility. Alternatively, karma is that activism which causes the present to emanate from the past and the future to emanate from the present. Chando Vishleshana. Aksharam Brahma Paramam. Ashtaksharaणि. Mhapara. Etesham matraha eka eka eka. Swabhavodhyatmamuchyate. Ashtaksharaणि. Tmamuchya. Etesham matraha eka dve eka. Bhutabhavodbhavakaro. Ashtaksharaणि. Dvavaka. Etesham matraha eka eka eka. Visarga karma samudnitaha. Ashtaksharaणि. Rma samudnye. Etesham matraha eka dve eka. Prathama trutiya padayoho अपवादौ. अन्यथा अस्मिन् अष्टमे अध्याये तृतीये श्लोके अनुष्टुप् छन्दः. स्वाध्यायः. Notes of self-study. One may ask whether Brahma Aksharam Paramam is the correct reply to Arjuna's question, Tad Brahma Kim? What is that Brahma? The reply details qualitatively that Brahma is Aksharam Paramam. Literal meaning of Aksharam is unscratchable, which in turn means immutable. Not even a scratch can happen. So the question of mutability just doesn't arise. Same qualities, achedyaha, avikaryaha, were mentioned about Atma in 2-24 and 2-25. Achedyo yamadayo yamaklaidyo shoshevaja. One can say that Atma derives these qualities from Brahma. And it is Paramatma when Atma is Paramaha. Also, for the present, we need to defer this discussion about Paramatma and Atma until we shall come to Uttama Purushastvanyah Paramatmetyudarutah Yo Lokatrayamavisya Vibhartya Vyaya Ishvaraha Paramatmetyudarutah. That is where Paramatma has been defined or explained. So we will defer the discussion about Paramatma until we come to that. 15-70. The word Swabhavaha in Swabhavaha Adhyatmam Uchyate merits deliberation, especially on the component word Bhavaha, which brings to mind Na sato vidyate bhavo na bhavo vidyate satah ubhayorapi drushtontas tvanayos tattvadarshibhi. Here, by na vidyate, bhavaha and abhavaha are negatively related with sat and asat. Sataha abhavaha na vidyate, asataha bhavaha na vidyate. So affirmatively, the statement becomes sataha bhavaha vidyate. It is this positivity of self, swabhavaha, which makes swabhavaha adhyatmam. Thinking of the third vakyamsha about karma, once it came to mind to check whether there is a clear definition of karma anywhere in Gita. Title of Tritiyo is Karma Yoga. So I thought I should check up there whether Karma Yoga, that Tritiyo gives any definition of karma. The word karma is also a part of the title Jnana Karma Sannyasa Yoga of Chaturthodhyaya and in the title Karma Sannyasa Yoga of Panchamodhyaya. But a very clear definition of karma is here in the phrase Bhuta Bhavodbhavakaraha Visargaha Karma Saunditaha in this Ashtamodhyaya. Rather, the mention Karmano yapi bodhavyam bodhavyancha vikarmanah akarmanascha bodhavyam gahana karmano gati in 4-17 is more intriguing than clarifying. Although Bhuta Bhavodbhavakaraha Visargaha Karma Saunditaha is very much a definition, the word Bhuta Bhavodbhavakaraha can be deciphered in two ways. Bhuteshu bhavasya udbhavam karoti iti Bhuta Bhavodbhavakaraha अथवा भूतात् भावम तथा भावात् उद्भवं करोति इति भूतभावोद्भवकरः. These are two different perspectives. A definition defines. If so, can a definition have more than one perspective? At least this one has. This is so because each of the words bhuta, bhava, udbhava has different meanings. By one perception, the deciphering Bhuteshu bhavasya udbhavam karoti iti bhuta bhavodbhavakara rings so well with sataha abhavaha na vidyate. Rather, sataha bhavaha vidyate. Sataha, whatever is sat, whatever is present, it has bhavaha, it has expression. So, bhuta bhavodbhavakaraha visargaha is karma. Karma is proof of life, of the living. The deciphering bhutat bhavam तथा भावात उद्भवम करोति इति भूत भावोद्भव करा विसर्गा as a definition of karma, that is, the present emanates from the past and the future from the present, suggests that life is a continuous, non-stop succession of one karma after another, almost as a chain reaction. How true it is, since inhaling of breath is very naturally followed by exhaling non-stop. In fact, the dividing line between the past and the present, as also between present and future, is so very thin. For example, when pronouncing the word so, the pronunciation of the consonant ka sound s goes into the past, in such a fraction of time that one hardly realizes that the vowel pronunciation of the consonant sound S, that the vowel sound O has followed it, very much mixing in the pronunciation of the consonant sound S. And we already have in mind what we are going to say after so. Isn't that how karmani happen, one after another, in a chain of cause and effect interactions? Does the Almighty intervene in every minute part of every karma of ours? He does say, Apareyamitastvanyam prakritim vidhi me param, jiva bhutam, mahabaho, yayedam dharyate jagat. 7-5. It is the para prakriti of mind by which the ways of the living world are sustained, dharyate, jiva bhutam, of the living world. If sustaining the ways of the living world is a management task being executed by the Almighty, comes to mind a principle of management, which is quoted as least managed is best managed. So when all karmani are said to follow a pattern of chain reactions, they become least managed and in turn best managed. Maybe this thought is interwoven in the definition bhutat bhavam तथा भावात उद्भवं करोति इति भूत भावोद्भव करहा विसर्गः कर्म संज्ञितः शुभमस्तु।